Miami Archbishop decries DeSantis immigration comments. The Archbishop of Miami has decried Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' comments this week belittling the plight of unaccompanied minors fleeing Central America for the United States. At Governor DeSantis' Monday meeting with a few former Pedro Pan kids in Miami's Museum of the Cuban Diaspora, he described any comparison of unaccompanied minors from Cuba in the early 60s with those from Central America today as disgusting, Archbishop Thomas Wenski said during a February 10 press conference. This was a new low in the zero-sum politics of our divisive times. Children are children, and no child should be deemed disgusting, especially by a public servant, he continued. DeSantis was joined at the February 7 roundtable by several individuals who benefited from Operation Pedro Pan, a joint initiative between the Catholic Church and the U.S. government in the early 1960s that airlifted more than 14,000 unaccompanied minors from Cuba to the United States. The initiative aimed to protect Cuban children from communist indoctrination. Today's unaccompanied minors, coming mainly from Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador, are not much different from those from Cuba 60 years ago, Wenski wrote in a January 14 column. The lack of solidarity of this group of former unaccompanied minors from Cuba with similarly situated children today was disappointing, the Archbishop said February 10. Even while recognizing the good care afforded them by Catholic charities 60 years ago, they begrudge that same care being extended to migrant children today. Monsignor Brian O. Walsh, the revered father of the Operation Pedro Pan children, is rolling over in his grave, he continued. Wenski has been an outspoken critic of DeSantis' immigration policies, including a September executive order to suspend the issuance or renewal of licenses to shelters for unaccompanied immigrant minors. The Florida Department of Children and Families issued a directive February 10 to carry out the order. The executive order and related legislation would hurt vulnerable populations but also would end up hurting the citizens of Florida, Wenski warned in his January 14 column. The success of the Pedro Pan kids made possible by the freedom and opportunity of this great land makes clear that magnanimity rather than mean-spiritedness is a best practice in resolving our immigration challenges, he said February 10.